Yes, I think now it's working. Yes, I see your message, Melissa. Yeah, I know what I did wrong. I selected the same key for both, and that created some kind of havoc. So let me get... Yes, so now I can just fix here quickly my dock. So there's this dock here. There's a second dock. And this is the second dock. Now it's gonna work. All right, Melissa, can you just send me one more message so I can confirm the top chat, live chat, all messages? I want to see all messages. The YouTube chat window not quite working. And I know why again, because I have to change. Oh boy, that's something I'm gonna have to do every time I play? That sucks. Hey, Brandon. Yep, I know what I have to do now, and I have to pop out this chat, which is where you are, Melissa, and then I have to add you to my docs. So this will be my YouTube chat. Sorry, just trying to figure it out here. My multi-streaming is becoming more complicated by the day. Is it? Yeah. Kind of? No? Okay, it is. Okay, now I have the right chats. I have my short chats. That's very complicated. It is a pain. Now I understand why not a whole lot of people do this. But it is working. So I'm happy with that. And I got the chat here. Mike is cutting out. Awesome. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong. So let me try to fix it. Thank you, Rice. How you doing, my friend? What the hell? Hey, Rice, have you had this problem? I don't know if it's a server thing, but look at my steering wheel. Like, god dang it. Try to go live. Everything will go wrong. Yes. New physics card? Okay. Got it. Let me go back to normal. Yeah, I was testing the new physics. I just wanted to check it out, see how it feels. But I guess that is a big no. Dang it. All right, let's connect to just a regular manual server. Get the Supra. Yeah, let's go with the Supra or the rest of the Supra. Okay, so it's not my computer. I was gonna go like, God damn it. Is it still cutting the microphone? Can anybody tell me? Yes, I do. I don't have a Discord server though. Lightly. That's what I don't get it. It's supposed to be working well. Let me try to reconnect the Bluetooth here, like from scratch. Yeah, get this device. DJI. Hello. Okay, I think it's back. Let me know if it's still cutting. I don't want to have to use my headphone on my earphone. Yeah, let's hope. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. What's happening with the physics server, man? Do you know? Because that steering wheel is going nuts. I like the Supra. I just think it's... I don't know if it's supposed to... it slides so much, even on the unrealistic server. I don't know, maybe it's let me get the points down here. See where the points can be seen on both streams. Rice, don't try to stream in multi-platforms. It sucks so hard. Maybe it's a wheelbase? I don't know. You have your camos, right? Camos. Too soon. Ow. So let me check now one last thing. Checking so many things. Where's that? Lo-fi. Let's just... And I hope the music isn't too loud. People with Moza too? The Magic? Oh yeah, so it's not the wheelbase. Probably something else with the realistic. They went too far. Been a while since I played here in No Hesi. I was doing a lot of GTA 5 live streams. Not a lot, I've been streaming for a week now. Oh yeah, don't worry, I didn't forget about you. I was just trying to streamline my process of live streaming here, Melissa. A lot of things that go wrong when I try to go live stream. I just need to have a day that I just click on things that they just work. Ah. Oh wow, that was dramatic. But if it works, Rice, I mean, if it works in other servers, I don't think the cars shouldn't be. I think they did something that maybe they're trying to make the force feedback more realistic, and it just went a little bananas. Doesn't make a lot of sense. At first I thought it was the car too, so I changed to the Porsche, and that's when you joined, because I had just loaded the Supra, and it was doing that, you know, jumping around. Have you been live streaming? I haven't seen you in a while. And gone are the days that you could stream like 500, 1,000 people watching. I don't know what's going on with TikTok these days. I have like what, 5 people watching now? I don't know if I can see it right. Where's my mouse? There's the map. Yeah, it says 5. And that's why you don't use the computer and drive at the same time. Alright, so I think that's the best I can do. There's 2 likes on TikTok. I don't think that's working. This upbeat music from Spotify kind of sounds like an ad for traveling. I don't know. Come visit Hawaii. It's fun. We'll see if I can get better scores. My best score yet is like 300 million points or something. I'm crashing so much today that I'm gonna be happy for 10 million points. Yeah, it's hard not to crash here, especially in the heavy traffic. But it's, you know, some people can do really good cutting here. I'm not a beginner, but I'm definitely not the best one around. There's a speed. In order to do the right, like, want to get the points, there's a perfect speed you gotta stick to. Like between 120 and 140 miles an hour, that's usually the sweet spot. But if you try to go too fast, you're gonna bump, and the gaps are gonna go narrow on you. And also, you can't drive on the white line too much. You've got to vary your movement so you can get more points, and the combos start growing more. There's a whole, there's a whole science behind the point system here in No Hesi. I think they've done the best job possible in making like cutting traffic fun and entertaining here on Assetto Corsa. Let's start from the pits again. Yep, it's Assetto Corsa, No Hesi. Thank you, Mr. Train Dude. Wow, the shorts version has 15 people watching. Well, guys, hope you follow. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I think it's the first time I have more people watching on YouTube than I have on TikTok. The car is a Supra. You mean the in-game car or the real-life car? Because the real-life car was a Volvo S60R. In-game, I'm playing with a Supra. I think the A80? Let me check. I can check here on my cluster. Yeah, the ADRO MK5. Yeah, the Subarus are cool too here. I am on a server in No Hesi that has the manual cars, and I don't think they had a Subaru here on this server. Guys, I forgot to use my turn signal. My driving a Volvo, not in game. In real life, you could say I'm in a part of a Volvo. Not just any Volvo, the Volvo S60R 2005. 300 horsepower, 6-speed manual with the Spaceball, and all-wheel drive, and it had an active chassis settings also. You can put on advanced. The points are doing not too bad now. Let's see if I can continue. Well, thank you, man. I wish there was something that would combine all the chat. There should be something. I'll find it. But currently I have like 4 chat windows. It's hard to see all the messages and not crash at the same time. Oh, that's so cool, DJ. Oh man, I'm really happy to, be having inspired you. Yeah, a BMW donor. That'll be cool, man. Try to get an E60. I'm a fan of those. I built a BMW E60, and I can guarantee you can use my tutorial on YouTube to build one for you, because the tutorial that I made for the Volvo works exactly the same as for the BMW. Same process, same everything. Yeah, now I'm doing better with the points. Maybe I'm getting the hang of the car better with size. and the speed. Remember I told between 120 and 140 miles an hour? If you watch my speedometer, that's where I'm trying to keep now. But it is, man, it's dead on accurate. And I can show you as soon as I stop crashing here. I'll show you in just a second. 5-star. So if I go here on this screen, oh, you won't be able to see. If you go on my YouTube, you'll be seeing the bigger version where you can see the speed. So I'm doing 72 miles per hour in game right now, and you can see on my speedometer, it's dead on the 70. I think you can see the 70 there. And it's 70 miles here. I don't know if you can read the miles per hour. Oh, thank you. I hope you're subscribing. So the speedometer is absolutely accurate. I mean, I'm very annoying when it comes to making things work properly. Like the turn signal, you have no idea how many hours I spent just to make it blink the right rate. You would have no idea. It's 320 milliseconds, and I had to try like millisecond by millisecond to get it working right. This car understeers a lot. Thank you, man, from England. That's pretty cool. It must be super late there, man. I'm in Florida right now. Go back to this screen. I have this screen as well. I don't know if my YouTube people prefer seeing this, because on YouTube, if you go to watch my YouTube live stream right now, you'll see this in it's bigger in the screen. You can actually read what's in there. Oh, cool. We're in Florida, man. I'm in Central Florida, very close to Tampa, Jay. Awesome, DJ. I hope to release my tutorials on the electronics soon. I started recording them, but I want to make it as detailed as possible. It was a real pain, yes, Melissa, to get everything like calibrated. Sarasota, nice. You're not too far from me. I was in Clearwater yesterday. Went to the beach with the family. Oof. A nice sunny day. Ybor! That's even closer. Oh, we got an online friend here. Let's see if we can catch up and keep up with him. Nope, we can't. People take for granted. It's hard to read the chat and drive at the same time. And I want to pay attention to you guys. I want to respond and talk. Oh, that's you? Hey, Rice. Oh, man, like the old times. Been a while. I'm crashing too much, man. I think I got worse. And I shouldn't have gotten better. I think I've been playing American Truck Simulator too much. So that guy in the BMW right there is on TikTok. It's a good friend of mine, Rice Pudding. Go follow him. And he's got one of the BMW steering wheels that I made. I think the one that I recorded for the tutorial. No, it wasn't that one. The tutorial one is the one I have here. Or was it? You're not too far from Orlando, DJ? Cool! A lot of people from Florida. Let's catch up with my friend Bryce. Gonna have to go on the side here a little. And I sideswiped the buddy. So if you're watching on YouTube, I see there's 29 people watching on YouTube right now. Make sure you subscribe. Help me out, man. I'm trying to grow my channel here on YouTube a little more. I used to play more on Instagram and TikTok, but I'm trying to bring more of my content here. That was a good move, Bryce. The audio is clipping again. Itchy? Hey, Itchy! Hey, how are you, man? Good morning. Yeah, I might have to go back to my other one, but then the sound is too low. Let me try to do that. Back to the pits. Ryzen, I'm going back to the pits. I gotta fix my headphone, my microphone. Turn it down? You think that's the problem? Let me test. Hello, 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 hello. Is it better now? Nice, Death King. Thank you for pay attention, bro. I will, I promise. Don't know talk. Hello, Itchy testing. Worse. Okay, that's not helping. So I think I will just go back to my physics. Realtek audio. This one. Hello, hello, hello. Is it better now? Hello. Hello. I'm trying to find another microphone, and the problem is my original microphone is not working. I can hear myself fine, but you guys, yeah, I hear it's breaking. Why is it goddamn breaking? Thanks, man. It's the new OBSbot. They sent me one. The tail. Pretty good. I can recommend it. I can send you the contact of the lady and see if she can send one to you too. Why is it breaking though? It doesn't make any sense it's breaking because the Bluetooth is right here. Now this song sucks. Let's use a different here. There we go. Sorry about that. Now I don't know what this one is where it's not working. The screen has gone red. Oh yeah, the screen has gone red because of the I was kicked out of the lobby. I was on an online server. Yes, I did, Josh. There's a tutorial on my YouTube. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out some audio problems here. I mean, I know it's breaking. Yes, it's the same name, Josh. It's in my bio too. If you go there, there's a link tree. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, Josh, it goes in details. Sorry, I'm testing my microphone. I got two microphones. This one is my main microphone usually, but it's breaking off. I've heard people... Oh, sorry. I heard people complaining about this one, so I'm trying to get this new one to work, and I just can't get it in here. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep this a little farther from me because I hear myself, but it's not breaking too much. I'm gonna keep it like this. No, it's breaking a lot. Why is it not showing here? All right, I think now it's gotta work. Let me turn this one off. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? I think you can, right? Yes. Awesome. So tonight we're playing Assetto Corsa. Let me go back in the game because I kind of had to leave for a minute here. I was kicked out of the server actually. go back in. Yeah, but Josh, I try to go super in detail on my YouTube channel, so I have a few videos there already, and about the electronics, I'm making the other videos right now. If I like Volvos, I guess it's yeah, it's a yes. I really like them. I have 3 Volvos, all S60s. I have an S60R 2005 and 2 S60s that are modern, 2020 and a 2022 Volvo. I think now it's finally gonna work, so kind of lost all my viewers on YouTube. I had like 29 people watching at one point. Oh, you're a BMW guy. So yeah, I built an E60 also, BMW E60. I'm actually working on the electronics right now. Yeah, I'm not worried about that, HE. I've been streaming for like 2 people there for a while. I have some pretty good friends now. Right, Melissa? How long? I started, I think in 2022 that I started just working on my stimulator. That's a different, is that a Mustang? Oh, let me get the points again. I just started the server. Let's make sure you can both see here on TikTok and YouTube. Yes, you can. I am a little bit too detail-oriented, Josh, so I spend too much time with silly things, and that's why my tutorials take a while. But you see, like, just to get my turn signal to work, that was a total pain in the butt. It took me months to get the turn signal to work. I'm a little bit crazy, I guess that's the right word. I think the camera is cutting a little bit onto the bottom. Let me get a little higher here. Does it go? Yes, on the tutorial I go over the cost. For the car part, it was around $700 with all the electronics, the LCD screen, all the Arduinos necessary to make it work. As for the other stuff, it really depends on how far you want to go on your simulator endeavor. You can spend as little as another couple of $1,000s on Wheelbase, you know, if you have a PC already. Pedals, shifter, that kind of stuff. Or you can go like bananas and spend like $10,000 easily on a super expensive Wheelbase. Yeah, exactly. So the salvage car is super cheap. If you go to a pick and pull, you'll find parts for like basically, you know, bananas. I paid $14 on a BMW steering wheel that's in perfect condition. So essentially, like the car part is super cheap, and people usually don't really believe or understand because, like, if you think about it, these cars were going to be, you know, not just scrapped, but they were gonna be crushed, and nobody really buys interiors, like the whole interior parts. Maybe, yeah, maybe a steering wheel will be more expensive here and there, but like, who the heck buys, you know, the whole interior of a car? You gotta look for a junkyard called Pick and Pull, Melissa. That's the junkyard you're looking for. Pick and pull. You bring your own tools, you pull the parts, and the added benefit, if you do that all of that yourself, is that you're gonna understand how things work on your simulator, because I can take this interior apart faster than probably the folks at Volvo when they made the car. Yeah, pull apart, pick and pull, U-pull, they have a bunch of names, but basically are the type of junkyards you just go there and get things out of the car. And sometimes they go like with 50% off. They go super cheap for parts, especially in holidays and stuff like that. You get pretty cheap parts. Yeah, don't worry about the electrical part. It's not complicated, especially because the only complicated part here in terms of car parts is the cluster. That's what is the complicated part. All the buttons here, like I can click and change because the buttons here work in game. This is my escape button, this is my enter. The number, the keypad here is an actual keypad. So if I click auto here on my air conditioning, the shifter will become automatic. So now it's automatic, for instance. I just clicked it. See, it changed gears for me. 6th gear. So I can press it again and now it's manual. So I can click here, down here as the traction control. I can get the traction control off, for instance. It's off now. I can even adjust my mirrors. So I have this mirror button here. If I click it, now I can use my D-pad. There's a D-pad behind the steering wheel and see my center mirror going down and up. I can pretty much adjust my rear view mirrors just like in a real car. So I just I got excited when I started doing all the buttons thing, and I swear to God, I don't know coding. I'm not a programmer, but I coded everything. Actually ChatGPT, but I mean, it works, right? Yeah, exactly. It's trash to treasure. It's basically that. This exact car here that I'm sitting on right now in my office, in my house, was gonna be crushed and destroyed by now if I didn't save it. So I'm a car savior. There's some people that come to me on my TikTok and Instagram and say, oh, you're destroying cars. No, it's the opposite. I'm saving them. I'm a car savior. Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, if you have the time, I'd love to make them and sell them if I could. I'm gonna sell the BMW E60. So that's why I'm finishing all the electronics now, but I'm making a tutorial out of it. I made it for a friend of mine, but he had a new kid. Oops. He had a new kid, so he just decided to just get rid of it, sell it. Ow, ow. Let me see here. Sorry, Melissa. Forget another Volvo cluster. I try to do something like this. Yes, if you get a Volvo, make sure you get a 2005 till 2009 Volvo cluster. Because this cluster here, the code that's available, it's specifically for 2005 until 2009. It doesn't work on 2004s. So make sure you got that one in the correct year. CAN bus is very tricky, and sometimes just same model, different years will have different codes. So you want to make sure you get the right one. Oh yeah, no, everything is lit. All the lights are on. The problem is the TV emits so much light that I have to adjust the camera so you don't see, but all the instruments here have their lights on. So the backlights are all on here. If you look at my videos on TikTok or Instagram or even YouTube, you'll see in a few videos that you can actually notice the lights on. It's basically just because of the TVs. I got triple screen here, and there's a lot of light that my camera has to deal with. Yeah, it's a tricky thing to record the way I record. So that's why it's so hard to find a camera that really works for me. Because if you want regular cameras, if I capture what's in here, usually it'll get all the dashboard super dark. And then if I get the dashboard to be, seen with the light, this will be just white, like blown away. Yeah, CAN bus can be very tricky, Melissa. And I also have the added benefit that I have the real car in my garage. So that's how I got the handbrake, for instance. You see the handbrake light going on? I don't know if you can see it. But if I pull the handbrake, the light goes on my dashboard. Thank you, someone. I love this dashboard, man. Thank you, Clayson. So we're gonna use the handbrake for real now. We're gonna go on a turn that not requires, but I usually like to do that. I crash most of the time, but nobody's watching. Play you guys. Ooh, too hot. Adam, it's complicated to tell you about the whole setup. How much does it cost? Because there's two parts on this setup, right? Any sim racing setup will have the sim rig, and there's three parts: the PC, and then there's like the peripherals, like the wheelbase, the shifter, the handbrake, all that kind of stuff. I can break the cost down for you. So the car part, what makes this simulator really unique, it's about $700. And on my tutorial on YouTube, I go over the details and how much everything costs. But essentially like $700 in car parts, electronic, like the screen here, all the electronics that make these work, cluster, everything, $700. Then if you want to get a computer, then it can go from like $1,500 to, well, $4,000, I don't know, as much as you want to spend on the PC. Then Wheelbase is the same thing. You can buy a Moza for like $500, or you can buy a SimiCube for a couple $1,000. So there's a bunch of options. So you can go like, I don't know, a whole setup for about $5,000, $4,000, depending on how cheap you want to go, or you can go like $15,000, $20,000. How does the stereo work? So that's a good question. So the stereo is connected to my PC through the auxiliary. So that's why you see here CD5, track 53. It's because the stereo thinks that I'm using a CD changer. So when I click here, I can change to FM or a CD changer. And the CD changer is the auxiliary. So it's coming from my PC to here. Right now, because it's what, 11:40 p.m., my daughter is sleeping, my wife is sleeping, the audio is only coming here on my headphones. So if I turn the knob, nothing will happen. But if I'm usually playing like without the headphones, then I can adjust the volume here through the stereo. So that's how it works. And if anyone is interested, like really interested, just go on to my YouTube channel and subscribe, help out, and then you can watch all my tutorials. I made a tutorial already for the steering wheel. I made a tutorial for the Apple CarPlay. How do you get Apple CarPlay on a simulator? And I did the tutorial on how to build the sim rig, and I'm working on how to teach you how to code all the buttons to make them work. Well, I can just press the camera here. The camera button for me is the air recycle. So, yeah. And the stocks also work. I can use my stock. You can't see my turn signal here on the left. If you're on TikTok, you can't see this side of the screen, but if you're on YouTube, you can see the whole thing, and you might be able to see it if I move over a little bit. And you can see the wiper stock, which also works, so I can just turn the stock. And going up is just gonna go once. And intermittent, and faster, and super fast. For PlayStation is a complicated thing. You can get a car interior to be your sim rig if you have a PlayStation or an Xbox. However, you cannot get the cluster to work and all the buttons to work. Unfortunately, you can get the steering wheel to work, you can get like the shifter, but you'll have some limitations in terms of what you can and what you cannot do. Hey Rec. Hi. Thank you, Thu Barufu. If you like this setup, there's tutorials on my YouTube if you ever want to build one. Thank you, Harvey. Oof, squeezed. As the day is dawning here in Japan. Thank you, Jamari. And this is my Volvo simulator. Flybrick S60R AWD. It's the same as my handle here on TikTok, and also on my bio you'll find my link tree with all the links there. Even the tutorials there. Thank you, Harvey. Thank you. I'm stubborn, not that talented. I'm stubborn. I won't give up until I make something work. So, my wife calls me stubborn. I hope she thinks I'm talented too, but I think mostly stubborn. It's not real, Caden. It's, I mean, the car interior is real, but I'm playing Assetto Corsa in the No Hesi server. RX-7. Oh, I don't have a lead on that, man. You gotta go to your local junkyard and see if you can find one. That's the problem with some cars are gonna be super hard to find. People often ask, like, why don't you build a simulator using a Porsche or a Lamborghini? Well, you don't really find those in the junkyard. Yes, Alex, it is possible to see it right now. So if you turn on your YouTube and go to my channel, you can see the whole setup. And if you just browse through my TikToks, you'll see a bunch of videos of my whole setup there. I have a whole bunch of videos there. But on YouTube right now, I'm streaming horizontal also, so you can actually see my side TVs with the rear view mirrors on the side. You can see everything. Stock broker, how did I make the steering wheel? So if you go to my bio, you'll see a tutorial on YouTube. I have a detailed tutorial on how to make a steering wheel work, an OEM one in a joystick wheelbase. Ow. Unreal, Kelton, I agree. They're getting out of hand. Sideswiped him. I've been crashing a lot. I'm not going for a point run. My best points are 300 million something. I can check. 319 million. It's on my far left. Oof. It's a bit dramatic. How much did this setup cost? So in car parts and electronics, this is what makes this setup unique. This was around $700 with the electronics and everything. Not the wheelbase, not the PC, not the TVs, just the car. And thank you who is following me. Just check out my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel also with a bunch of tutorials, and I live stream there as well. I'm live streaming on Twitch, but there's tumbleweeds just rolling there right now. There's nobody on the Twitch. How do I have a mirror? It's on the TV. I can adjust it though. So if I hit the button there, which is I think is already, you'll see me changing. There's a D-pad here. I can change the rear view mirror. You have an old car that isn't running. How much work did it take? You can check out my tutorial on YouTube, but it's not hard, but it's a lot of work. You'll take a few weekends working on it, Woofster. If I turn on the lights in the room, yes, it would, and that's a problem because it would become too realistic. And TikTok has already, you know, made me appeal. I always win, but I have to appeal sometimes, saying yes, this is a game. I'm not driving and live streaming at the same time. So that's why I have more lights on now. Yep, exactly. You can just go to the junkyard and get the parts out of any car, actually. Because if you go to a pick and pull, they don't charge, they don't care what brand you're buying from. It's just the part. Misfiring Rutan. Bad. Ow. What wheelbase? So here I'm using a Fanatec Clubsport DD with the 12 Newton meters. So it gets pretty heavy. I'm actually using like 70% of the weight. Otherwise it's just too heavy and it's not realistic. How did I get the steering wheel to work in game? So that's a very good question. Hey. So on my YouTube, there is a tutorial, detailed tutorial on how I did it. But basically you see here, there is a Fanatec steering wheel in here. And an ESP32 so I can get the buttons to work. I do agree with you, Joseph. So the speedometer is working by using an Arduino Uno with the CAN bus shield. So that allows you to capture CAN bus data, and there's a software called SimHub, and this software is capturing all the game information and sending it over to the cluster. Basically that's how the magic works. There's a tutorial on my YouTube as well. G29. Oh man, I'm sorry to say, man, but a G29, it will work. Yes, it will. Will it work for a long time? I don't think so. The steering wheel on a real car is heavier. It's too heavy for a G29 or a Thrustmaster T300, you know. A lot of people ask me about those, and unfortunately I can't recommend that. Hey Stephanie, the game is called Assetto Corsa, and I am in the No Hesi server. Oof. Yeah, Melissa, the fuel gauge, you can use a resistor, and if you want to go real fancy, you can connect the resistor to another Arduino, and it will actually measure the fuel quantity. But other games, so I've been playing a lot of GTA 5 lately. There's a mod that allows you to use the real steering wheel and have a better first-person camera view on GTA 5. So I've been using that a lot. And I can also play BeamNG, Assetto Corsa Competizione, Assetto Corsa Evo, pretty much any modern sim racing title works here. Thank you, Jor83. Ah! So the air conditioning is not connected here. It's just the buttons. The buttons are connected with Arduinos. So they all work. Every single button does something different. Thank you, M. Ramirez. I try to keep it very clean. Don't forget to click subscribe, follow if you're on TikTok, subscribe if you're on YouTube. On my YouTube, you'll find a lot of tutorials. And that helps a lot. I'm trying to get a little bigger on YouTube right now. And if you also have a YouTube account, just make sure, if you can, just follow me there. Check out my videos, my live streams. I don't know if I promote my Twitch, but, well, I'm on Twitch as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you for following me. I really appreciate that. Hey, Sheriff. I'm in the No Hesi server manual on tier 2, I think. Slid too much. The points were not too bad now. Yeah, so close to 10 million. But that's alright. I can go for a point run, but then I'll have to stop reading the chat for a few minutes. Ah, I got a hit. Oh, I saved it. Last second. Yeah, it does have the radio, and it works as well. Everything you see here, every button, everything works. There's nothing here for show. Thanks, Cheesy. Yeah, we're gonna get 10 million. 10 million points. There we go. And I got one more strike, and there you go. I don't have a strike anymore. How the screen works? Wait, let me see. Yes, I have triple monitors here, triple TV. So I have a TV here, and one here. On my YouTube, you can actually see my horizontal live stream right now. You can actually see my side view mirror right there. Well, technically, Block is both an S60 or V70. They both have the same interior in the front. The only thing that's different from an S60 to a V70 is the rear seats, which I don't have here. So this car came from an S60R. Does the AC work, Spencer? No, just the buttons. The buttons do work. I can click the buttons and they will do things. Every single button here will do something different. But I don't really need AC here. I live in Florida and my AC vent is right on top of my head here. So it's always blowing on me. Thank you for everyone who's hitting that follow button. I really appreciate it. And if you want to really help me, hop on my YouTube channel, go on my live stream there, say hello, subscribe. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. That'll be very cool if you guys do that for me. Thank you, Azara. We got 10 million points again. Do I have anything for odometer? Yes, the odometer is working. Oh, but rolling back, right. No, unfortunately, it can just move forward here on this car. I actually tried. It's funny you asked that, Perry. I have another gauge cluster that I was trying to roll it over to 1,000,000 miles and then see if it would go to zero again. But it didn't. It just got stuck in 99999. So that sucks, but that's all right. Carl, so how do I make the gauge cluster work? So it's an Arduino Uno with the little microcontroller board with a CAN bus shield on top of it and connected to an app called SimHub. And I'm driving a Supra. I don't know if you can actually see the Supra. Yes, you can. Yeah, and everything else works. The stocks works. The turn signal works. The odometer is working as well. So I've driven 100 miles already on this live stream. Thank you, PJ. Side swiping. How much is the whole setup? So the car part was $700 with the electronics. On my tutorial on YouTube, I break down all the details, step by step on how to build one and how much everything costs. Even how, where I got the parts from, which was a junkyard, the type that you go with your tools and pick your own tools. So the cluster is working with an Arduino connected to SimHub, Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper than a lot of people realize. It's a lot of work. Yes, it's a lot of work, but it's not that expensive. Thank you, Captain. So we're gonna use our handbrake here. Oh, that worked. Thank you, Patrick. Ow, ow, ow. Trying to see. If you're watching on YouTube Shorts, the one that has the vertical, say something on the chat just so I can check if my chat is working here, my chat screen. Thank you, Naomi. Thank you, Void. Or Car Dash. The Car Dash here is from a Volvo S60R. And I'm driving a Supra here in game. A Supra, oh, it's right there on the screen. You can see on my gauge cluster. It's a Supra MK5. Oh, it's so hard to drive on a third person. And I have to look up. There we go, better. Do I ever play GT7? I never played it. I do play BeamNG a lot. GTA 5 with this setup is really cool. How do I get an actual wheel? That's actually ready on my YouTube channel. I have a tutorial on that. So if you want to check it out, go to my bio, check out the YouTube channel. I'm live streaming there as well, and you can check the tutorial on how to make a steering wheel work on any not on any, on the Fanatec wheelbase, but that works also with Moza or Campbell's. Ow, ow, ow. Well, nothing. Just like you can see here, my car is invincible here on this server, and I'm crashing a lot. Yes, it's working. Thank you, IDK. Hey. Yes, it's working, so I can see you. Thank you. Because I see there's like 13 people on YouTube, but everybody's quiet. My TikTok is like flowing with messages on the chat, but YouTube, it's kind of quiet. Thank you, user. If anybody wants to see like in horizontal, just go to my YouTube live stream. You can see it in horizontal, so you can see all three screens working. That is true. Am I playing from my car? No, I'm in my home office. If I do this in real life, nope. I drive like an old lady in real life. That's why I have the simulator, so I can take this out of my system, have fun in a safe environment. Exactly, I can crash, I can do whatever I want here, just press reset and everything's gonna be fine. Unlike real life. Thank you, Ron. It's totally illegal in real life. You are 100% correct. And also this could happen in real life. Even if you think you're really good, your luck might run out sometimes. Yep, unlimited lives here. User, I really want to learn how to drift. That's one thing I don't know how to do it yet, but I really have to learn how to drift. Ow, ow. All right, thank you, IDK. It's not illegal to cut in real life? I mean, you're not supposed to pass on the right. So I guess that could... Also, if you don't use your turn signal every time you cut, that could also be another problem. Thank you, Woods. Thank you, David. Very close. My highest score wood is 319 million points. I'm just trying to read the chat and drive, so I hit all the time here. I have 3 chat windows open. Yeah, you found me. Hey, Adam. S60R, yes. Well, S70R, that's a pretty dope car too, but it's an S60. Thought that was... I gotta get fixed. This used to be my horn. Oh, got a hit. I totally agree with you, Dex. The good servers are in no hezzy. Ow. I agree with you, Dex. They're dropping the ball a little bit, but we gotta give it to them. They're pretty big right now. I think their new server is a good try, the new realistic, but it's not working really well. It's glitching out, so I was trying to drive on the realistic physics server today, and the steering wheel goes like this. Void MX, so you can find me on YouTube by typing Flybrick S60R, or you can go to my bio on my link tree and you'll find a link to my YouTube channel. Hey Bobby, the setup is a Volvo S60. And I'm using to play a game called Assetto Corsa for PC. Melissa, LinBuzz is something I don't even touch. I think Lin is so complicated. CAN Buzz is complicated, but LinBuzz, that's next level. How much did it cost? So around $700 in car parts. Ow, ow. And on my YouTube, you can find a breakdown of all the costs. Yeah, you can play with just a PC, of course. You can use a keyboard if you want, or just a controller. There's actually a lot of people that are very good that use only controllers like this. You can use like a regular PS5 or PS4 or Xbox controller, and you can just download Assetto Corsa, which is pretty cheap, and the No Hesi servers they have free servers as well, so you can just hop in and play. The game is like, I don't know, 20 bucks nowadays. It's a pretty old game by now. Try to drive with 4 chat screens, kid, and then you tell me if you know how to drive. Or just beat my points here on Assetto Corsa, No Hesi server. 319 million is the point to beat. And then you tell me if I know how to drive. How much does it cost? So $700 in car parts and electronics, Noah. How much is the server? The server's for free. You can pay to play on some higher tiers, but the server itself is free. Oh, no way. It's on sale for $199? Assetto Corsa? That's not a bad price at all. Yeah, no, I don't have to prove him anything. Oof, and I didn't crash. Well, thanks, Woods. Is that Rise again? No C. My PC specs. So I have a GPU that's a 4090 GPU with a the CPU. I just changed it to a 9950X3D, and I've got 120 gigabytes of memory. And yeah. Do you need to buy all the packs? Yes, you need to buy the complete version to work on the servers. Thank you, Woods. Yeah, I mean, if I focus and try to go like for a point run, I can do a lot better. Thank you, Void. Thank you for the subscription, man. Really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, so all the subscribers are super welcome. How much was all of this? So all of this, it's not really relevant because it doesn't tell the whole truth. The car parts, what makes this unique is $700. $700 with the electronics also. And I know I might be missing some of the messages here, so bear with me. But I'm trying to respond as fast as I can and drive at the same time without looking too bad. Thank you, Nubra. Does the AC work? No, the buttons do work, so I can click the buttons that they will do things. Like for instance, if I hit auto here on the automatic climate control, now the shifter is auto. So if I reduce, you can see the gears are down. And if I'm not gonna change gears down. See, it's all auto. And if I click the button again, now it's not auto anymore. So let's put like on 5th gear, 4th gear, and it's not gonna change gears anymore. It's just gonna max out the RPMs. Copart, a pick and pull kind of junkyard IDK. Do I have to build a custom frame? Yes, you do. And Alexander, I do have a tutorial explaining everything you need to do to put this together on my YouTube channel. Link is in my bio on my link tree. Ooh. Oh, sorry, Dex, I missed your message. All the servers are down? I didn't check it. I just wanted to go on the manual, on the tier 2, because less people, less mess. Thank you, Void around. Thank you for subscribing on my YouTube channel. A projector? Yeah, that's cool too. I've seen people do the 3 projectors to have the 180 degree. That's pretty cool too. Oof, oof. Thank you. You'll never know. Thank you. Thank you, everyone who's subscribing to my YouTube channel. It really means a lot to me. I went to a creator meetup this week, and it was a lot of fun. But seeing like there's people there with like 1 million subscribers and like living off of YouTube. That's just insane. I'm like, if I could just make a little side money, that'd be great. Oh, I did crash 100 times, man. Thank you, IDK. But trying to read the chat, and it's off to my left, so I have to take my eyes off the screen. So it's pretty hard. Thank you, Aiden. And this car does understeer a little bit when I'm too fast, like doing 140 miles an hour. I wonder why. Thank you, Nubra. Yeah, I kind of need some luck here. It's a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill, but I'd say it's mostly luck. It's a sunny day here in Japan. Thank you, you'll never know. I admire people who can drive in third person. Oh, I do avoid. The thing is, because I'm streaming, and because I'm streaming on TikTok in particular, I have an extra set of lights lighting up my dashboard. But if I turn those off, there's 3 Philips Hue here on top of my dashboard, and they are reacting to whatever's going on my... If you really pay attention, you'll notice that right now the lights are pretty white, and if I drive through a tunnel, they're gonna get different colors. So it's triple Philips Hue that are up there. What the model Volvo? So this is a Volvo S60R, the 2005 to until 2009, because it does have the aluminum chrome trim here on the climate control and radio. The 2004 version didn't have that. The new ones, I believe you. I haven't tried. I have an S60 2020 and an S60 2022, and I never drove that fast. I usually drive super normal in real life, like under the speed limit or at the speed limit most of the time. What happened to the original car? I don't know, man. It was in a junkyard, Aiden. When I got there, and on my tutorial you can actually see the car. It was a silver S60R, and it was sitting right there. And another fun fact, the guys were about to crush it right when I got there, and I saw that car, and I asked them, like, can I just pull the parts out of it? And they were like, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's true. It's a very good way to practice driving a manual car. What happens if I crash, Chris? Nothing. In this particular server, there's no crash damage, so it's just gonna spin around and hurt my wrist if I don't pay attention. I'm chilled, CJ. I'm actually having 44 million points right now, 45 million points, and I'm just chilling here talking with you guys. But I'm on my last trike. I don't know if you guys can see there's black lines and red lines on the side of the point system on the top. Those are like, you have 3 strikes until it just resets. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you, failed to render. Ah, it's gonna crash. No. 52 million points. Okay, I think that's the highest it's been on this live stream today. My record is 319 million points. But I'm not doing a point run today, I'm just driving around. How much is the full build? So in car parts, it's about $700 with the electronics. And the rest, it depends on what you want to do. You can buy like a cheaper PC, you can go bananas on the PC, Wheelbase, the same thing. So it kind of depends on your budget. You can spend anywhere from like $2,000 to $10,000. Depends on how much you want to spend. I spent a little more than that, about $10,000 total, because well, TikTok has paid for most of it so far. Yeah, you pay for the parts. Can you imagine? You go to the DMV and they have a simulator like this? 2007 and it tops at 135? No, man. Pretty sure that the S60R, it's not electronic limited. Well, if there's one thing you cannot say about No Hesi server, Info Power Solutions, is that it's realistic. Nothing about this server is realistic. So if you're complaining about the spaces, that's the least of your concerns, man. I'm driving like 120 miles an hour with no loss of grip, and you're complaining about the spaces. Yeah, sure. $84 million points. Ah, there he goes. 84 million points. That was the best on this live stream. Not my best ever, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, it was very close, Melissa, to 100 million. A third of my highest score. You have the, which one? The base model. Well, which one is it? The 2.4? Driving test in 2040. You know what this is, Boyd? It's funny because this is my commute to work. I've been live streaming in the morning before I start working, like between 8 and 9. And I drive here every day. So it's kind of like my commute to work. I work in a home office, so So don't forget to click that follow button. Follow me if you're not following on TikTok. Check out my YouTube channel where I have the tutorials and how to build this, details on all the cost and everything you can find on my YouTube channel. Subscribe my YouTube channel to my YouTube channel. That'll be very much appreciated. It's a lot of help. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. I recently got monetized, so I'm trying to build an audience, get my tutorials out, help more people build their simulators. So really appreciate that if you can do that for me. And I can ask for it, like, let's see if that will work. Yes, it did. Ha. It's just you, Melissa, in there, but I found out that I can press a button and it will send a message on YouTube. Bye, info. Thank you, Funk. Oh, now you can see the lights. So it's going to be daylight. You can see that the lights are a little bit yellow now here because the lights in the tunnel are yellow. I know there's a big yellow light behind me here, but when I get off the tunnel, pay attention on how the lights are going to change colors here right about now. So it's a little whiter now, right? That's because the Philips Hue is reacting to whatever is happening on the screen. So now it's going to get darker again. And there you go. Let's go fast. Ow, ow, ow. Thank you, PJ. Actually, the rear view mirror is not here. It's on the TV. Hey, Angelito. Thank you. You remember from a long time ago. Yes, it's been a while since I stopped live streaming on TikTok for quite a while. But I'm back. Gone are the good old days when I could post a video and they wouldn't complain. It was like really driving a car. So that's why I stopped live streaming. The 2.5, so you don't have the base model. The 2.4 is the base model. Been good. Just, posting and playing and working. Living a life, one day at a time. And how have you been? How's life treating you? Thank you for sharing the live, and don't forget to hit that follow button and go check my YouTube channel. And if you are on my YouTube channel right now, please click the subscribe button. It won't hurt you. I promise I won't. I'll try not to bother you with too many posts. Or not. Couldn't stop one time. You thought I was driving in real life? No, bro. I'm in my house right now, playing in Japan, It's almost 12:30 a.m. and I've driven 163 miles so far during this live stream. That's crazy. Am I using PP filters? Yes, I am. I can tell you in a minute. I forgot which one is it. And I'll tell you. Let me check. So I am using Maven Graphics. That's the PP filter I'm using right now. Maven Graphics. It's the best one I found so far. Yep, the paid one on Patreon. Yes, it is. That one exactly. I've tried many PP filters, man, and this one is the best by far, like super far. How do you spell that? The Maven? Let me see if I can put here on screen. Oh, it's not going to show big. But Maven, M-A-I-V-E-N. Zooey, I'm using a Fanatec Clubsport DD. 12 Newton meters. Maven, yes. Monitors, so I'm using triple TVs. It's 65 inch, and 65 inch on my left. They're all TCLs, 4K, 120 Hertz. Which car mod am I driving? I'm in No Hesi server and I'm driving the Supra. You can actually see right here, the Supra MK5. Yep, a Toyota Supra. So hard to drive in third person. You can actually see how my my whole dashboard shakes when I hit anything. You can see the camera that's showing the gauge cluster kind of moves around. It's not my hand hitting it, it's just the force feedback. Yep, it's from an actual Volvo. Yeah, I got the Speedball. Not the Speedball. This is the Spaceball. What GPU do I use? A 4090. It's the only way I can go with 4K triple screen. If I spare R parts, I do have a few, man, but I'm saving for my Volvo. I have a real S60R too with the Spaceball. Thank you, The Best Way. Don't forget to follow if you guys like what you're seeing, and go check out my YouTube channel for detailed tutorial and all of that. My YouTube channel is exactly the same as you see here on TikTok, and there's also a link in my bio that will take you to my YouTube channel. And I'm live streaming there, so if you want to see the whole triple screen setup, you can see there because I'm streaming in horizontal. And if you are on my watching me from YouTube, please follow me, subscribe. Won't hurt you. Everybody's pretty quiet on YouTube. There's 26 people watching right now. 31 people actually watching, and they're all quiet. How much did the whole setup cost? So on my tutorial I go over the details, but $700 in car parts and electronics. That's what makes the simulator unique. All the other parts, it depends on your budget. So you can buy a different wheelbase, you can buy different TV, you can buy a different PC, but the car part was $700. If you go to a pick and pull and get the parts yourself, that's how much you're gonna spend. Ow, somebody crashed and the traffic was stopped. Yeah, that guy over there. have a friend here online. This is an online server, so sometimes you find people driving around. So Wheezy. It's fun. Sometimes I get to play with some of my friends here on TikTok also. Yep, the turn signal stock and the wiper stock. Oh, sorry, dude. Didn't mean to pit maneuver. I'm sorry. Yeah, and wiper stock. Sorry. Thank you, MK. I think the guy was mad at me. I pit maneuvered him. Wasn't on purpose though, so it's funny because it didn't rain today. Usually here in the No Hussy servers, usually every hour it'll rain a little bit, so I can usually show my wiper stock. But today, no rain. It's been dry here in Japan. Kind of crazy, yeah. I'm a little bit crazy. Thank you, Zentix. Zentix? Is that how do you say your name? Thank you, only one. Oh, don't worry, Collective. I'm playing a game. I'm in my Supra Volvo. Ah! That's a good question, P.at. It's very realistic. It's very close to real life, especially because I do have the same car in real life. But there's a bunch of things you don't get when you're driving in the simulator. Well, mainly the Geforces. I do have a butt kicker here shaking my seat, so I do feel some of the road, but it's not the same. I mean, it's realistic as in real feeling, you know, seeing traffic and recognizable things. And I have a triple screen so I can see my rear view mirrors onto the sides here. I have a 180-degree field of view here, but driving in real life is still different. Exactly, I'm confused. Volvo is safe, so I don't have to be. Thank you, Zuv. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start using this microphone from now on. I don't think it's breaking. Can anybody tell me if my microphone is breaking up lately? Those of you who have been here a little longer, because I had some really annoying problems with my microphone today. Thank you, Gabe. Gabe Stocks. Do you have a TikTok also? Go faster. Yeah, try to read the chat, man. Sorry. Let's go fast then. My real life one is a 2005 Volvo S60R. It has 113,000 miles, and I need to swap my engine because the previous owner tuned it and tuned it bad, so my rod bearings left the chat. It's not Volvo's fault. It's not a very normal Volvo problem to have the rod bearings kind of slip. Oh, absolutely, Turtle Man. I do play some Assetto Corsa Evo already, but I'm really anxious for the full release. I've been playing around as it's coming in parts and pieces, but you know, just Assetto Corsa, the classic, still like for live streaming and playing a little, like just having fun, it's a little bit better right now. $114? Sorry. I might have missed that. I have a Mercedes-Benz SL500. Oh, the SL500 is super cool, man. When I was a teenager, child, like I was like, what, 13 maybe? My dream car was the SL500. You know, the early 90s ones? The convertible? Oh, I thought those were the coolest cars. Ow. What year is it? Is yours? Yeah. Yep, we dead now. I can. Wait. Ah, I gotta get. Yeah. 2005, nice. Ow. Can you tune your actual Volvo yourself? Nope, I'm not good at that, Angelito. I will just put the stock tune. I just want my car to last forever. Texting while driving, bro. Yep, that not good. And reading text. I wouldn't recommend that. Sorry for that blow. Yeah, I ran out of battery on my other microphone, so it's gonna start cracking again. So just bear with me. I hope it doesn't crack too much. I'm gonna try to leave it a little farther. Yeah, I ran out of battery. This one was my original microphone that I used to play before. but I was surprised it even had battery to begin with. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your captain speaking. We're now cruising at 10,000 feet. Not cruising at 10,000 feet. Hey FDP, thank you. Well, let me know if the microphone sucks too bad. Well, in any case, soon I'm gonna have to go to bed. It's getting late, it's 12:45, and tomorrow I have to work. I might come back for an early commute in the morning. Ladies and gentlemen, today we'll be texting and driving and bouncing off cars. Thank you for letting me know about the microphone. I'd be talking like a dork here alone. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're on TikTok, don't forget to follow and check out my YouTube if you want to see in horizontal. I'm live streaming there right now, exactly the same live stream. The only difference is you can see the whole dashboard and the whole triple TV setup. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you for the rose. Would I ever sell it? Yes. In fact, not this one though, but I do have a BMW E60 that I am finishing up and I'm gonna sell it. If you go to my, well, TikTok, where you are right now, you'll see there's a video of the BMW E60. I'm gonna sell that. Stop crashing. I'm trying, Gabe. It's not easy. I'm trying to talk to you guys. I can be one of those streamers that just drive and be quiet. I've seen those. I think they're so... Why are they streaming? Just play by yourself if you're not going to talk to people and answer questions. But if I'm playing, if I'm talking, I'm prone to crashes. See, that was a minor hit. I didn't even feel on the steering wheel, and I got the red. That's true, Gabe. You'll have to tell me my microphone is just dead. Well, I think this one won't die. I think it was like 50% battery. It should last. Yes, Jasmine. It's from a Volvo S60R 2005. Ah! See, I can't stop crashing. It's my trademark. What do you mean, the whole dash and everything? I might have missed a message. Yes, I do. There's an actual R emblem here because it's an actual R airbag cover without the airbag, obviously. But yeah, with the stitches and everything. Angelito, everything you see here is from an R. Even this part here has the stitching here, the leather stitching. I have the comfort, sport, and advanced buttons. I have the Spaceball. This is from an R. This is from the R. Oh yeah, there's two things that are not from the R. The seats. The seats are black, and as you know, R only came in 3 colors. So there's Gobi, which is the tan, the Nordcap, which is the blue, and the oh man, I'm forgetting. The orange one. I forgot the name of the orange. Is this a real car, Hazel? Yes, it's a real interior of a car, but I'm playing a game. Assetto Corsa, as you can clearly see, I'm not driving. See TikTok? I'm not driving. I am playing a game. Atacama, yes, Atacama. Yeah, it's the orange one. So I have a black seat. I wanted to get the seat from the car that was in the junkyard, but they had Gobi. And the Gobi, I think, is so ugly. If that was a Nord cap, the blue one, I totally get it. I did. I have Forda SunPass. Gabe, I have Forda SunPass. I just drive through. Florida SunPass works here in Japan, as you can see. Thank you for the follow, Gabe. And if you're watching on TikTok, please follow. Also, check out my YouTube channel. There's a bunch more information there. Bay Area, nice. I'm in Tampa too. Bay Area. Tampa Bay Area. Thank you. What's up? It goes to 2 bar of pressure, the turbo on this car. I can actually tell here. It shows the bar. I don't know. You guys on TikTok can't see it, but you guys on YouTube can, because there's the little screen there. Oh, cool, Billy. You're in Tampa. Nice. Yeah, yesterday I went to Clearwater Beach just to chill. If I can Uber you, that'd be cool. Can you imagine if there was like virtual Uber and you could just take people around? I mean, I'm commuting every morning here. Ow. Before work, usually if you check out from 8 till 9 in the mornings, I'll be live streaming more frequently. Although next week I'm traveling, so I won't be live streaming next week. I'm going out on vacation. Do I have a clutch, Billy? Yes, I do. Wait, is this in real life? No, Brian. This is on my game. Thank you, Billy. Check out my YouTube channel also, if you don't mind. If you have a YouTube account, just subscribe. Oh, my mic died. Yes. But what do you mean? You're just seeing it now? Is that big of a delay there on YouTube? Oh no, that's not a big of a delay. Yes, I'm not sad. I'm going on vacation. That's happy. I'll be back. Just 1 week. I'm traveling. I'm gonna be in the Carolinas. Road trip. Do I talk more on YouTube about my setup? Yes, I do, Billy. I do have a tutorial, a detailed tutorial on how to build one of these, how to make the steering wheel work, on how to make the Apple CarPlay work, and I'm working on the other stuff as well. Bob, what size the TVs are? 65-inch. I have triple 65-inch here. So there's one 65 here and 2 on either side. Can I go? Yes, I can go. I can just go straight here. The map is huge. I'm just going around in circles. I did 200 miles in circles. So I can go on these 2-lane roads here for a while. And then there's a downtown area. This is a pretty big map. So I think it's over 100 something miles. So. Oh, you can, Shamir. Try to drive talking to people on 3 different chats and tell me how it goes. So many experts these days. Yeah, it's a game, Anthony. Don't worry. No cars were harmed in the making of this live stream. Thank you, Daniel. You count as 3 people. Yes, you do, Gabe. But you're cool. You're one of the good guys. I can't drive too fast here on the 2-lane. That's the only problem. My CPU, man, it's a 9950X3D. Yes, I did get it. How you doing, Arthur? I got the new one. It's amazing, dude. It changed my whole setup. See I don't know if you can see my frame rate. It's 91 frames per second here on triple 4K. I was getting like 60, maybe 70 on a good day. And I get 120 sometimes. Oh, a heck of a lot of improvement. The CPU before was the 5800X. Yeah, 5800X. That's the one I had before. Yeah, it's totally worth it. And I got it on sale that day, and I paid like the same price as people pay for the 9900X 3D. Is that it? The other one. It did, Bob. I don't know if it was just I had a bottleneck on my CPU, but it did help a lot, especially in BeamNG and Truck Simulator. The 5800 is old now. Yes, right? It seems like yesterday that I bought it. I'm actually doing making a PC for my daughter to play games, and I'm using that 5800X there. You're on a 7800 X3D? Yeah, that's a good one though. Yeah, like you see for streaming right now, I have OBS running and I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube Shorts, YouTube Normal, and on TikTok all of it at the same time, and it's going. You see my GPU load is at 77%, the CPU load is at 26%. The CPU is actually pretty cool now at 68 degrees. The ours is just turbo. The new S60s, the T8, I have a T8 2022. That one is turbo and supercharged. How much does the setup cost? What star? It's about $700 in car parts and electronics. The GPU is a 4090. So it's a 4090 with a 9950 X3D. Thank you for everyone that's hitting that follow button. It really is appreciated. Does the AC work? End of one. No, man. The buttons do work though. I can program any button to do anything I want in the game, but the vents are not blowing air because I'm inside my home office and there's an AC vent right on top of my head here. Hey Itchy! Yeah, I'm back to the old microphone that's cracking. The one that was working before ran out of battery. So I'm charging it. So, well, I just gotta make do with the cracking microphone right now. And I'm gonna charge that one, and from now on I'm gonna be using this one, not the DJI one. I almost crashed reading your message, Gabe. So you think I crash every time I go on third person? Because I think I do. Let's see. I did, Itchy? That's some serious stuff, man. Yes, I'm running the Maven shader, PP filter. That was so cool. Was that a sponsorship? Or did you buy it? And I crashed, yes. I was reading a message, so... And I crashed again because I was reading your message. 3 seconds, so let's see how many points I can get. Only on third person. Ah, man, promotion. That's sweet. You guys get the best promotions. I got the camera, though. I can't complain. That was super cool of Opspot to send one. This is the Tail Air, not the Tail 2, though. Ah, I crashed again. See, Anthony? That's why you shouldn't be distracted while driving. Ah, forgot to turn the wheel. Let me go back inside. You know what I was thinking, Itchy? My dad wanted to buy a sim rig for him. So I might as well get a motion one for him. How do you get the realistic in real life setup and one? So on my YouTube channel you can see all the details, but pretty much it's just a car interior that I put into some wooden base and made it work on a computer. Don't. Yeah, it's not bad, 3K. But is it like you get actuators and you have to put it on to the sides? You love watching the opposite. I'm the opposite here, man. I don't drive safe. I'm hitting everybody. Oh, that's not bad at all. 3K? Yeah, I might get one for my dad. Although he wanted to do is just drive on American Truck Simulator. Do the turn signals work? Yes, they do. So if I hit the... You can't see the stock, but it's there. So I can put right here. And when the steering wheel turns, like for instance, if I'm putting to the right, so if I turn left, it'll stop. Same if I do the other side. How'd you get the actual wheel to work? So there is a tutorial on my YouTube channel. Detailed tutorial. Yeah, the steering wheel feels pretty much like a normal car. You just had to reduce the force feedback a little bit. I have about 70% here on my steering wheel on 12 Newton meters. If I press the gas pedal, if I step on it, yeah, it'll just go faster. Do the hazards work? They do. I think I just didn't map the button. I have to map it, and I forgot to do that. But they do work. The buttons work. I just have to map it. Oh, that's a first! ZA, congrats, man. You were the first person tonight to tell me to buy a car. Well, thank you. I was missing that. But thank you for your concern. I have 3 cars. Where did I get that interior, Heroics? It was in the, it's a pick and pull here in Florida called Easy Pull It. They don't ship it to the US? That sucks. Thank you, H. And you can find more information on my YouTube channel with the tutorials and everything. On my bio, you can find a link tree that'll take you there. I have 3 Volvo S60, so I have a 2005 Volvo S60R, just like this one, exactly the same interior, same manual shifter. I have a Volvo S60 2020 T5, and I have a Volvo S60 T8. And I just bought a Kia Carnival 2025 that I posted on my Instagram. I kind of like that car more than I should. The Kia Carnival. Dude, it's an amazing car. I'm a little bit of ashamed to say, but pretty cool. Check out my TikTok. I posted today, literally today. I posted a picture of the minivan. P2, yeah, the 2005 Volvo S60R. That's a P2 S60R. I'm not in a real car swap. I am in my home office. Yep, Jack, this is a Volvo S60R. You own one too, man. Cool. What year? Mine is a 2005, the real one, not this one. Nice. Pretty cool. It's a very similar interior, just the trim here is different. And if you have the navigation, it's just slightly smaller. Very tiny. Spaceball, nice. Yeah, mine is a Spaceball too. In fact, fun fact about my simulator, Jack, this shifter here came from my car and the Spaceball because I found a brand new one online. So I bought a brand new Spaceball for my car and a shifter. So I put the one for my car here. You got an 07. The 07s are nice. Last year of production, Angelito. How much is the setup? It was about $700 in car parts, ZA, and electronics. Oh, nice. All S60R owners are gathering here today. Nice, Rico. 2007, and all manual, which is rare. My PC specs rec. Oh, thank you for the flower, by the way. It's I have a 9950 X3D and a 4090 as a GPU and 128 gigabytes of memory RAM. And the only reason why I have so much RAM and I use the 9950 is because I live stream and I do a bunch of editing, all that. You saw the gauges. Yeah, I mean, those gauges are... Dude, when I was, what, 24, 23 years old, I remember going to a Volvo dealership. I had a Volvo 850, and I took there for an oil change or something, and I saw the Volvo S60R, brand new in the dealership. I remember seeing these blue gauges. Oh man, that was just... It became an obsession of mine to have one. Did I download mods for Assetto Corsa, Emil? Yes, so if you go to NoHesi server, you'll find all the mods you need. This is a Supra. As you can see here, the Supra MK5. And there I go, crash. Where's Gabe to make fun of me? Still here, Gabe? I did, and just check my TikTok. You'll see the BMW tier that I made, a BMW E60 2005 535i that I built. And actually, some of my tutorials are gonna feature it because I'm working on the electronics for it. Game is Assetto Corsa user. Thank you guys for the follow. Huh, that's funny. In separate rooms. No, so the BMW story is, I have a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, and he wanted to build a simulator just like I have, and so I helped him. So we went to the junkyard, I got the BMW, I built it for him, and then he got a baby. He got a new baby, and he needed the space. So the video you see there on my TikTok is the day that I was there to take it apart so I can work on the electronics and sell it. So we're gonna sell that BMW, and right now it's taken apart. It's in my garage, and it's gonna be sold as soon as I finish the electronics. Do I have a tutorial on how to join No Hansi? I do not, Rec, but that's a good idea for a video. Noted. Although, to be fair, there's a bunch of tutorials on YouTube on how to join No Hansi right now. Pretty easy. So you can find a lot of information. It's pretty easy, Rect. Essentially, you have to join their Discord, download Shutoku Revival Project, which is the map that I'm currently playing in right now, and then as soon as you try to join a map, it'll tell you what cars, and it will download automatically. Is that a real car? Yes, user, it's a real Volvo S60R interior, but I am obviously, as you can see, playing a game and crashing whenever I go in third person. I'd love to. The problem is I have an S60, Angelito, but the S60 won't work here on the server because the server only has the cars that they provide you, so I'd have to go offline. And I'm trying to go back to the pits, and then I'm probably gonna just log off for the night. Does the car have driving assist? No, there's every driving assist here is off right now. So no ABS, no traction control. I can turn on traction. So traction level 1, level 2, now it's off. Manual shifting, whisk, the clutch. Oh no, user, there's no dumb questions. I mean, there's a lot of people who want to know more details, and I'm happy to share. That's why I have the YouTube channel, so I can share more details about it. Oh man, they do have S60, but unfortunately I've asked a lot of times for them to put here on the server, but they didn't. But I have a good mod. There's a good model of an S60R that I use. TVs, Arthur, so I have 3 TCLs, 65-inch, 4K, 120 Hz. They're the cheaper one, but they work fine. Link on my bio, you'll see my link tree. All my links are there. How did I make to look that I'm driving it? It's essentially just because I have the car interior. Oh, go for it, Itchy. Pretty good. I have triple here. It's been what, maybe a year or more? None of them had any problems whatsoever. They run 120 Hz pretty well, and I have no complaints, man. You're not rich, man. You can get those for free if you want, and I'm pretty sure TikTok and all the other platforms paid for yours. Triple with motion. I see where you're going there, Arthur. That'd be pretty cool. Yes, there's a tutorial on how to make one. Check out my YouTube channel. Link in my link tree. Don't forget to subscribe. You'll find a video on how to build one of these, how to make the steering wheel work, how to make the Apple CarPlay and I'm working on a video on how to make the electronics work. All right, I'm back. So we'll go around to the end of it, and then I think I'm gonna go to bed because it's 1 a.m. Do you link each TV for separate parts? I don't understand. I don't know if I understand the question, but on the 4090 I have 4 outputs. So 3 TVs are on each output, and then this one is on the 4th one. And my motherboard also has another onboard HDMI thing. So it goes to my monitor that's behind me. I have a 5th monitor that is for when I want to edit videos and do other stuff that I don't want to be seated here and I want to sit down on an actual chair. Yes, I just answered. I do have tutorials on how to make one. It's on my YouTube channel, and you can find the link on my bio. You want to see the outside? So I'm driving a Supra. Oh, if you want to see the left and right window, you'll have to go to my YouTube. It's live streaming there on horizontal, so you can see the rear view mirrors on both sides. No, I have no problem editing. It's using my CPU, exactly, yes. What's the fastest car I have? That would be the Volvo S60 T8. Oh, in-game, I don't know. That's a good question. It depends on the server, I think. Average Maryland driver. I've driven to Maryland a few times. I think Florida is worse, Fabio. Reading the chat. How much did it cost to build one? So about $700, Logan, in car parts. Does anyone ever sit in the passenger? A lot more than you think, man. My wife and my daughter, they love spending time with me. They just don't like to be on live stream, so there's several mornings that I'm like, before I start live streaming, we'd be like, you know, drinking coffee and talking before work. When are you getting pulled over? Oh, there's no cops here in this game. And I don't drink and drive. Thank you for everyone that's hitting the follow button. I really appreciate that. If you're curious to know how I built this, go to my YouTube channel and you'll find a lot more information there. So funny, Arthur. My daughter the other day, she never asked to really drive. She usually sits here, just sometimes she plays with her iPad and just sit here and just hang out with me. The other day she was like, "Daddy, can I drive?" And I was like, "Yeah." So she spent like 2 hours here driving, automatic, but she was like super happy driving the, you know, in game. It was so fun. I'm on an online server, so I can't change the day and night cycle or weather, unfortunately, because it has to be the same for everybody. I think each night and day cycle here lasts about 30 minutes, so it's daylight now. Yeah, man, it's so cool. It's gonna be 9 in a few days. Yep, I'm using a real car with the PC, not a console. It's a PC. Yeah, you can actually change a little bit, but You can't make it rain, which I think it sucks. I wish you could, because sometimes I just want to record. That's crazy. I don't know if you knew, but now my odometer is working like 100%. So the mileage you see here, it's the actual mileage that since I started driving today on the live stream. Because it was 0 when I started. It's 252 miles. I can't make it rain offline, man. Not online. Because I'm on an online server right now. Yeah, that's true, AG. Yep, shoot. What question? If I let anyone play with me, yeah, if you're on the server, you're more than welcome to play with me. My highest score is 319 million, which is my best score. I think today on a live stream I almost did 100 million at one point, but I'm not going for a point run, so I'm reading the chat, so I'm crashing all the time here. Yeah, I mean, whenever you see me playing here, right now I'm in the tier 2 manual. So if you're playing, just hop in. Let me know if you're in the pits and I'll join you there. How do I see the chat? So the chat is on my left screen here. It's from OBS. Chat, I'm bound to crash. Does it feel real? Yeah, it feels real. I mean, it's not the same, but it does feel real. Thank you, Anne. And we're gonna use our Denny handbrake here. Oh, really? That darn truck. Who's gonna use the handbrake? And now we're going back to the pits, and then I'll give you guys a quick tour around if I can. And then I gotta go to bed. Because I'm not in Australia like our friend Itchy here. Would you regret buying this? I don't know, man. I don't think so. I don't regret building this. I played every single day. mean, not every single day. There's days that you can't play, but most days I'm playing. Have I ever played in VR? Yes, I have. I do have a VR headset. But I do get nauseous whenever I'm playing with a VR headset, especially driving. I can play some types of games, but not driving or flying, for that matter. How does this work? So basically a car interior connected with real gaming steering wheels, and yeah, it works. You just connect it to the PC and you run a game. The light's glitching out a little bit. I mean, what is really crazy is one time I played in VR and I was driving the Volvo S60R in-game, and it has the same interior, so I would feel the buttons in the same place that I would see in my VR headset. That was crazy. This game is called Assetto Corsa, Gen 11. 111. It has a bunch of mods, granted, but the game is essentially a 20-plus-year-old game by now. The car interior is from a Volvo S60R 2005 P2 platform with a Spaceball shifter and navigation. Oh, I got it at the scrapyard. It's not my old car. I do have the same car, but it's I got this car from the scrapyard. Pick and pull scrapyard. Ah, right in the middle of that Audi. I think I was at 50 million points. It wasn't bad. Not bad at all. Ah.
Fatality.
Your personal best? What's your personal best, man? Thank you, Nate. $41 million. Yes. So my personal best is 319 million. But that's still far from, all the top dogs in this game. Some people take this really seriously. Yep, the speedometer and the tachometer work. And they work precisely as the game shows. Not only the tachometer, but everything else works. So you see the name of the car, I can change to the track name. So this is the track that's playing right now, Yo Modi Blurred Out. It's a copyright-free track. I can go back to the car. You see the gear is working here, the turn signal. Use the turn signal here. To the right, to the left. Ow. Oof.
and I gotta look forward. Really? Am I gonna? Okay, no. On the leaderboard, that's a good question. I can check that. I don't remember right now. But 319 million, it's not an impressive number. God. The GPS works. Yes, it does work, not on this track though, because it's open world. It can't draw the map because it doesn't have a start and finish line. It needs to have a start and finish line so it can draw the map. The game is called Assetto Corsa. Ow, ow. Okay. Yep, everything myself, Pijom. How much does setup cost and time to build? So on my tutorial on YouTube, you can check all the details. But it did cost about $700 in car parts, and it took me, well, this is version 3. The tutorial one, I'd say if I would really dedicate myself, take a couple weekends to build. I am. I'm just trying to go back to the pits. I swear I am. And I'm almost there. It's gonna be a tough time to wake up tomorrow morning. True gamer, yeah. 2 weekends, not 8. Oof. That was pretty close. Ah, there you go. There's a crash. Oof. No, I hope I flip over. I want to get to the pits. Ah, it just... Okay. I don't like playing in third person. Let me put here. Is it this? Yeah, no. Let's change this cameras. Go back inside. And I can spin around. Where's my mouse? Let's take my points out of here. So this is what I was driving, my Supra MK5, and let me show you guys a little bit around before I go. So where's my... So you'll be able to see a little bit. Turning my camera. Let me change the speed here. I won't change, but I can go slow. So let me go back inside the car so you can see the rear view mirror on my right. Can I show the blinkers? I can try. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let me move my camera down a little bit, maybe. I got it. So that's the blinker, and let me continue moving the camera around. So you can see here the right side where the passenger seat, this is the real passenger seat, and where you can see the side, and then let me move around here. Here you can see what I'm seeing. So this is my other TV. Here is the other side view mirror behind the chat. So this is where you guys are. Yes, the wheel has force feedback. And let me go back to the center. I can go down a little bit here. So this is my center console. Here. And here is my preset. That's where I like to have things. Maybe if anything, just a little bit lower here. Yeah. If I look up, do I see ceiling? No, I see my real ceiling, not the car ceiling, because the car ceiling is in the game. Yeah, there you are, Melissa. That's where the chat is. All right. I think. Oh man, I missed. There's a comment in my Twitch, like years ago. I didn't even see it. Do the blinkers. Yeah, do the blinkers. I don't know if you can see it though. Let me turn the camera here. If you can see the stock, you won't be able to see the stock. The stock is here. It's by the high beams. You can see the high beams going. Hey Rad, I was driving. I just drove 277 miles today. So is that a whole car body shell? No, Stone. This is just the interior. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, you can see where it ends right there. So what you see there is... Oh, you can't see it yet. You're on TikTok. On YouTube, you can. So there is my wall. There's a trash can right there. Alright, so thank you so much for joining this live stream. It was a good live stream. I missed live streaming here on TikTok. I've been on for what, maybe 2 hours? 3 hours? 2 hours and 13 minutes. Wow. Yes, that's a long live stream. I'm used to I drove so much without resetting. I don't know if you can see, but my fuel tank is nearly, it's about a quarter left. Oh man, I can't. It's almost 2 a.m. here, my time zone. I don't know if you can see the time. It's 1:37. I'm just gonna go for a donut. I can do a donut here. All right, that didn't work. There you go. All right, so thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow morning. I'll be streaming again on my commute to work. And if you are not following, make sure you follow so you can see my live streams again. Go back inside so it's not too loud. And I hope to see you guys again. Thank you for sticking around with me. Thank you, Melissa. You stuck around the longest since the beginning. As always, thank you. And I hope to see you again in the next one.